Heaven suffers violence. I tolerate things. I let things happen. I let folk go after one another. Paul said, from whence come war and fightings among you? In other words, now, God has deemed it a necessary purpose for my upbringing that things happen to me while I'm saved. I got to find somebody who can deal with the truth. Before I got saved, I dealt with it out of my flesh. I told you what I wanted to tell you. I did it and dealt with it the way I felt like it. But now that I'm saved, I got to remember that vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and I will repay it. I got to find me a church in here. Now that I'm saved, mother, I got to keep in mind, be not deceived. God is my mark. Whatsoever a man soweth, mama said it like this, you gonna reap what you sowed. Now that I'm saved, I've come to recognize now, evangelist, it is not meant for me to lose my mind in the heat of battle. I got to find somebody I can believe in here. So the Bible says when I fight, mother, I don't fight with weapons of carnality. But he said the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God. I need somebody that ain't scared of the devil's weapons. Mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. And you got to recognize now that when you got saved, you weren't just saving yourself. But the Bible said that the promise is to you and to your children. And to your children. I got to find somebody. So you're not just fighting for yourself. But I got to recognize that devil's so cunning. He wants me to mess up. So my children suffer the things I've suffered because my family messed up before me. But I'm not going to be stupid. I'm not going to lose my mind. But I'm going to do it like the Bible says. I'm going to look to Jesus, who is the author and finisher of my faith. If he started me believing in him, that when it's over, I'll still believe God. But I need you to be a witness today. Tell them I still believe God. I don't know what you believe, but I walked in here believing God. And after a message like this, and recognizing dangerous times and dangerous people, I still believe God. Don't think that I'm quitting. Tell them don't think that I'm going away. Don't think that I'm backsliding. I want you to know today where I stand. I believe God. No, the times ain't always been smiles and laughs. There were times I had to hide the tears. I didn't want folk to know how broken down I was inside. There were times I stayed to myself. I didn't want other folk who were dangerous to me to know how vulnerable I really was. There were times I didn't answer the phone. I didn't want people to hear in my voice the struggle that was going on inside of me. But at the end of the day, and early in the morning when I woke up, I found out that I still believe God. I do. I believe leave y'all alone over time. But never has history been more filled with wars and fighting and hatred. Never in history have we seen so many folk fighting and killing one another. Babies being deceived and raped and killed. Men and women going off the street and dying. Never has the rate been so high. Never have families been, according to the census, been so disorganized and dysfunctional. Because war has been waging since the days of John the Baptist. And unless I recognize that I'm in the middle of it, things are going to happen to me. And I'll always be asking God why. But if I wake up today and recognize that the devil really means for me to keep messing up like them before me, I got to find me a church I can holler at in here. If the devil ever wakes up and recognizes that I recognize his tricks, I recognize his traps, then it's on, baby. I wonder if I got 5 people in here that can look at somebody and tell them it's on, it's on, it's on. The devil caught me a couple of times. The devil tricked me a couple of times. But I recognize that booger now, baby. And I want hell to know. And I want every demon in hell to know. It's on now, baby. Everything you did before today, is when we recognize this. Paul speaks to now Timothy in chapter 3 of 2 Timothy, in chapter 4 of 2 Timothy, because Timothy now is wondering, how bad are things going to be? You're telling me now that I got to be careful with the dangerous people and dangerous times. How bad could it get, Paul? I've seen things happen already. Paul, Jesus got killed. How much worse is it going to get? He said, you ain't seen nothing yet. When you open chapter 3, he said, in the last days, I need you to know, perilous times shall come. In other words, perilous means dangerous. He said, dangerous times shall come. For men that know God shall be lovers of themselves. Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers. Folk is always telling you they gonna do it their way. I got to find me a church that'll holler till I'm finished. Folk that'll tell you I'm gonna get it even if it kills me. Boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient. The parents, unthankful, unholy. Without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers. Wait a minute, Paul, you're going too far. You're talking about the church. You can't be talking about the world, because they live by these rules every day. And every dog got his day in the world. I got to find me a church. But you're telling me in the church that it's going to be dangerous times, and in the church it's going to be dangerous people. Give me a church I can talk to. Look at your neighbor and tell them, be careful, be careful. Somebody in here is dangerous. He says, now look, what it boils down to, Timothy, is that all these folk that become dangerous, he said they're going to have the form of godliness. I got to find somebody on the Ava. We were in church last Sunday, evangelist, and one of the prophets fell on the floor. We was in high gear. I'm preaching my heart out. He falls on the floor and says to the daughter, said, call 911. And I said in the microphone for the camera, not while this apostle preaching.